I'd like to make I forgot to say, folks, Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and greetings to all those of different religions in the world. Good greetings to you as well. This is a worldwide scenario. Please don't see it as a separate issue scenario because I want to help everybody. I had the 3 charity children in the third world, as some of you know, through ActionAid, swapping letters. They drew pictures with the letters. They're translated where necessary. One was Christian, one was Muslim, one was Hindu. We got on fine. I also had the Indian girl from Turnpike Lane as a friend. We got on so well. I hardly saw her very much, but I'll be seeing all my friends again one day, and that makes me so happy. I'm just thinking if there's anything else I'd like to say. That just generally that I'm really pleased that we made progress recently in these 2 or 3 scenarios. Gives me great hope. I always have hope, but when you see things come into realism, it makes you that much happier than just thinking about them and hoping. Believing, but there's nothing like a bit of reality to really make you feel good. I felt really good lately. Oh yes, and not to forget the dear people in Ukraine, the brave Ukrainian people. I read today that 20% of Ukraine is all that's left on electricity at the moment. And you know how cold the winters are there. Poland, Ukraine, Russia, progressively colder winters. Really do feel the cold there, and they've got no heating, of course, with no electricity, a lot of them. So if they see this, then I really feel for you. There's nothing I can do about it. In fact, saying this probably makes things worse. I'd love to put more comments or more retweets on there, onto Facebook, but it only makes things worse. But I can't really comment anymore. I don't want to comment anymore about it. Only that I'm thinking of you and wishing well for you, that things go well in the war and you can sort it okay. And so brave. Keep your spirits up. I hope my jolliness isn't seen in the wrong way of being lacking feeling for people. I try and be jolly and happy, also firm at times, with some of my playlist selections, as you know, but usually generally happy and jolly, to try and lift people's spirits in that way. And I hope my happiness can project to you and can ignite happiness in your lives in Ukraine and all other people in the world that are suffering. Many suffering from ill health, a lot of people, and climate change problems and wars. There's war situation to a certain extent in the Congo, in Central Africa, and in Yemen, the Horn of Africa. There's a combination of drought and war that really is a humanitarian crisis, and they can't sort it because of the war partly. It really is desperate there. People don't know about these things, but I watch a TV station now that says about world events. It's really interesting to see what's going on. They always mention any climate catastrophes, even if only slight. I put those on the internet to further promote the efforts to solve the climate change problem. So all these people, if they get to see it on their phones or their computers, greetings to you all in the world. I know I put all the doom stuff on the internet, but it's only designed as a vehicle to get things done about it. Like seeing the climate change films on the news, it publicising things, you can get it sorted. So that's why I've been doing it. It looks like I want it, but I don't want it. I want these things sorted ASAP, as soon as possible. So it's not that I want these things to happen by publicising them. By publicising them, I'm putting them on there, and in a big-headed way again, bluntly, frankly, I will say I am the only one that can solve these things. But it will be obviously with the help of other people in time. But at the moment I'm on my own, even not being recognised at all by many people. So it's zero situation. I can't even do anything, except these scenarios that are developing now that are going quite very well, in fact. Just on a short topic of that, but I don't want to go into those details because I must keep things quiet. One day things will become apparent. I may well not say it in advance. One day will come apparent, and you'll see. And as I put on the internet a few minutes ago, an hour or two ago, or whenever it was, please do not resist my moving on requests and needs. It will not be in your interest to do so. If you want your money sorted in the long term, have a proper, really prosperous time as the years go by. The lack of strikes, no strikes probably, much better cost of living than it was, a luxurious life more than you had before, better socialising, better other luxuries, better holiday scenarios. If you want all that, then support me and do not resist me. Some people are resisting me because of political bias. Or I say, how is any party going to solve this with the lack of money available for the government? And the government partly can't hand out the money because it causes the financial system to get into trouble, like it did with the mini budget in September, I think it was. I had to revert to a different money system because it was all crashing. I followed it quite a bit, and we were in dire straits one day and really had to change the policy at the last minute before people, pension funds or something, I can't remember now, some sort of funding situation was on the verge of crashing. And it could have brought a lockdown and would have been in real trouble. You don't hear about that, do you? So we had to do a different scenario. Also had to borrow for the cap on the energy. It's all costing government money, and then there's no money for the departments. Therefore, people strike. You know, you just can't. You can't solve it. Except with me. Come on, folks. Do the right thing and support me. Thank you. For everybody worldwide, happy Christmas or good greetings to you. Thank you.